So great to be here at Nunawading Christian College. Did I get that right? I don't know if you've ever woken up in a morning and think, man, I just don't want to get out of bed. It's felt like that. Was it today? Okay. Every day? Monday especially, and it is Monday, isn't it? Have you ever, over the weekend you've had to do some homework. You've done it. You've actually done it. And you head off to school, and when you get there, you realise it's still sitting on your desk. Who's done that? Preach. Who's used it as an excuse and actually hasn't done the homework? No, I won't go there. I want you to look at this picture on the screen. Oh, Mr. Owl. Ever had a bad day? What about this one? Here's another picture. This dude, he's found a handrail and he's going to do some stuff on it. It's not working for him, eh? The next photo would have been interesting, but I don't have it. What about this dude? He's busting out of jail. He's really excited about getting out of jail, and little does he realise that he's about to hit the poo pond and get covered. Bad day. Anyone had a bad hair day? Bad hair day. I can assure you I don't have them anymore. That's one cool thing about having no hair. It never looked like that. Who's got a little brother? Does he ever look like that? Bad day. What about this one? This cow just wants a drink. That's all he wants. He wants to drink some water. And there's 6 crocodiles there that want breakfast. Bad day. What about this one? Have you ever felt that you're not loved? Don't answer. Have you ever felt that you're not loved? What about this one? Have you ever felt that you're not good enough? Remember, I don't want answers. Not good enough. Have you felt that you feel sometimes worthless, it's pointless, useless, pathetic, depressed? Me? Sometimes you sort of get up in the morning and you think, what the heck? Confused, unsure, unclear, perplexed. Tear? Anyone had a tear? Don't put your hand up. Recently? Sometimes we just feel emotionally, we feel like I'm done. Mentally, I feel drained. Spiritually, and I want you to think about this one for a minute. Spiritually, I feel dead inside. But physically, I walk out there and head off to school and I smile. I want you to imagine for a minute that you have this rock in your hand. It's a faith rock. It's a rock of who you are. It's everything about you, and it's in your hand, and you're carrying it along, and you're walking to school, or you're walking from the bus, or you're on your weekend activity, or whatever you're doing, and you trip over, and you drop your faith rock, and it smashes on the ground into a million pieces. Ever felt like that? I want to share with you in a little while a song from 10th Avenue North. It's a pretty powerful piece of music, but I want you to look at this blackboard. This is actually the setting behind their song. And it actually just talks about stuff that's going on in people's life. And you might see some stuff there. It says, you see there, am I loved? I hate my dad. Wow, that's pretty big. Why do I feel like this? You know, sometimes in life, the world actually puts together a package for us that sucks. And we actually feel like the world is pushing down on us. I want you to know that you are more than that. You are way more than that. And for you to be the change in your life and the people around you and the people in your world, you need to know that you are more than you think you are in God's eyes. Way more. I want to put some of the words of this song up that I'm going to show you in a minute, because I want you just to listen to the words as I read them and then watch the song. There's a girl in the corner with tear stains on her eyes from the places she's wandered and the shame she can't hide. She says, "How did I get here? I'm not who I once was. And I'm crippled by the fear that I've fallen too far to love. But don't you know who you are? What's been done for you? Yeah, don't you know who you are? You are more than the sum." Now just listen to this one. "You are more than the sum of your past mistakes. You are more than the problems you create. You've been remade." And I want you just to remember that line. Remade. You've been remade. Well, she tries to believe it, that she's been given new life, that she can't shake the feeling that it's not true tonight. You can hear the song in it. I can't sing. She knows all the answers. She's rehearsed all the lines, and she'll try to do better, but then she's too weak to try. Let me just pause for a moment there. The devil actually says that you need to fix your own problems. He actually says you need to sort out the stuff that's going on in your life. You need to fix it. And when you try, it's too hard. It's way too hard, because it's a lie. You can't fix it yourself. But don't you know who you are? It continues. It's a bit hard to read that one, because this is not about what you have done, but what's been done for you. Here's a story of Jesus coming in here. This is not about where you've been, but where your brokenness brings you. This is not about what you feel, but what he felt to forgive you and what he felt to make you loved. And then it continues on with those words we went through before. But it finishes with, "You've been remade." I want you to think about that. If you want to be the change, you need to be remade. And you are much more than you think you are. In God's eyes, you are incredible. You can do amazing things, and you can be the change. And I want you to listen to this song from 10th Avenue North, and you can check it out on YouTube later when you get home as well. Pretty powerful song. In Jesus, you can be remade. And you are much more than you ever thought you were worth. You are worth much more. If you want to be the change, you need to realise. And I want you to put up this verse. This, I believe, is the actual be the change verse in the Bible. Or one of those really important ones, because if you want to be the change, it's got to start in here. And it says in the message, so here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life. Do you have an ordinary life? Take your everyday, ordinary life. You're sleeping, you're eating, you're going to work. We could put going to school. You're walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Give what you have to God. Embracing what God does is the best thing you can do for him. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. I want to tell you, Nana Wanting School, that the stuff that's out there in culture, in the media, in the internet, it's trying to get you. It's trying to get you. It's a package trying to convince you that you don't need God, that you can do it on your own, that you can do life without him. Well, hey, many people do. But if you want to have a life that's extraordinary and a life that's amazing, put God in the equation. Put God in the equation. Instead, it says, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. So if you really want to be changed and become a change and be the change, put God in your life and he'll start changing you from the inside out. And you will have such a huge impact on this planet that you will not believe it. I've seen it so many times when young people step up. Readily recognise what he wants from you and quickly respond to it. Go back one. Here's what I want you to do. Take your everyday, ordinary life and put it before God. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out.